India is going to start the world's largest vaccination program and finally get rid of the deadly coronavirus that has affected over 10 million lives in the country. The country's drug regulator has approved 2 vaccines for restricted emergency use. The 2 vaccines are Oxford Institute's Covishield, which is being developed by Serum Institute, and Bharat Biotech's Covaxin. However, this major development, which should have been a major breakthrough, has received a lot of criticism. The haste to approve the vaccine and the lack of transparency in its trials has raised some serious concerns. While the DCGI calls it a great moment for India, it has refused to answer any questions related to the vaccine. The announcement was made in the first media interaction since the novel coronavirus disease was reported in India. People had a lot of questions and concerns. However, the DCGI decided to dodge all questions. Now let's understand why people are scared to take this vaccine. The phase 3 trials of Bharat Biotech and Serum Institute are yet to conclude. However, the vaccines have been approved for emergency use. This means the vaccines are being offered before the phase 3 clinical trials have proven the efficacy. This, many health experts say, is a violation of scientific protocol. Does this mean that the government and the authorities are in a rush to make the vaccine without any focus on its side effects and the safety of its own people? Several opposition leaders, activists and journalists have called the approval of the Hyderabad-based Bharat Biotech's vaccine puzzling, premature and dangerous. Neither the company nor the country's drug regulator has revealed its efficacy results. Activist Prashant Bhushan said that PM Modi and the vaccine manufacturers should take the vaccine before subjecting our people to it, as they claimed that it was 110% safe. While the DCGI claims that the vaccine candidates are 110% safe, it has failed to furnish the source of this figure. Questions have also been raised on the limited details available about Bharat Biotech's phase 1 and 2 clinical trials in the public domain. The drug controller said that the data was too huge to be shared and none of the countries had revealed it. Queries related to what are the possible side effects of the vaccines have also not been answered. A vaccine that will be administered to children, elderly, those with comorbidities has to be safe and with minimum side effects. However, neither the government nor the DCGI has been able to assure this. Authorities from different research institutions have said different things about both the vaccines. Institutions like the DCGI, the ICMR, AIIMS have different voices on this matter. Why is that? Another major concern is that out of the multiple vaccine candidates available, it is still unclear how will the authorities or the government choose the one that will be administered to everyone. Bharat Biotech in a statement last year said that its COVID-19 vaccine candidate Covaxin will be nearly 60% effective. The calculation of this estimate also remains unknown. In November last year, a participant of a Serum Institute trial for its vaccine candidate Covishield sued the company for ₹5 crores, alleging that he developed a neurological complication after getting the vaccine in early October. The institute then warned against counter-sue for defamation. However, the DCGI gave no clarification as to whether the complication was related to the trial or not. The vaccine candidates have been approved for restricted use, but the criteria for restricted or emergency use is still not defined. British drug maker AstraZeneca has been under the scanner for the administration of its vaccine candidate during clinical trials in the UK and Brazil. Serum Institute's Covishield is derived from this candidate, and it is still unclear if the same concerns have been carried over to Covishield as well. Questions related to who would be a part of the vaccination criteria and will those with comorbidities be a part of the process have also remained unanswered. People have questioned if it is compulsory to get vaccinated, if somebody who is an active COVID patient will get vaccinated, if someone can refuse to get vaccinated, and so much more. Experts have also questioned if there wasn't a new strain of coronavirus, would the drug authority be still in a hurry to approve the vaccines in India? These are some of the basic questions that need to be answered, considering how the entire population of the country is dependent on the vaccine that will be administered to them. The country has been waiting for a vaccine ever since the outbreak of coronavirus, and people cannot be subjected to a vaccine that they are not sure about. While the government prepares for a quick and equitable distribution of the vaccine, it continues to ignore the authenticity, efficacy and the safety of the vaccine that will be administered to the entire population.